Have you ever witnessed breathtaking oversized transport operations? From massive trucks squeezing through narrow mountain passes to ships gliding down city streets and colossal cargo being lifted with absolute precision? Get ready, because what you're about to see is a world of mechanical power, skilled drivers, and challenges not meant for the faint-hearted. The old truck was facing a cruel fate in the scrapyard. The giant crusher swung into action, clamping down on the body of the truck, crumpling the steel shell like a sheet of paper. In an instant, the truck bed was torn apart. The entire chassis was mercilessly lifted into the air. And then, the final crushing blow came down, turning the truck into a pile of scrap metal and a cloud of dust. The destruction was breathtakingly spectacular. The heavy-duty timber truck embarked on a dangerous journey on a bumpy forest road. The terrain was rugged. The huge wheels slid on the soft ground. Each jolt seemed to push the vehicle off the road. There were narrow curves ahead and trees blocking the road, forcing the driver to skillfully maneuver to get through. Despite the heavy load, the vehicle continued to move forward in the deep forest, a trip not for the faint-hearted. A huge transportation journey begins. The specialized vehicle carrying the giant transformer rolls on a challenging road. Workers work hard. Every screw and every joint is tightened to ensure absolute safety. Finally, the giant machine is installed precisely in place, marking an important step in the project. The whole modern transformer station gradually takes shape, bringing powerful electricity everywhere. In the dark, a difficult task of transporting oversized and overweight vehicles took place. A huge piece of machinery was loaded onto a specialized convoy, slowly rolling through the city streets. Headlights illuminated the entire route, and a team of technicians followed every step, ensuring that no mistakes were made. When the vehicle reached a tight turn, precise adjustments were made to avoid collisions. Under the streetlights, the giant block of metal headed toward the finish line, demonstrating the perfect combination of technology and human ability. A giant timber truck is rushing into a life-or-death challenge. The narrow road, the dangerous cliff seems to want to swallow the whole car. The driver has to tensely control every centimeter to avoid getting stuck between two giant rock walls. An extremely risky move through the rock crevice, the car tilts, the cargo box almost hits the cliff. Can the truck pass this deadly road without any problems? A breathtaking moment, and not for the faint-hearted. At a giant lumber mill, the transportation of tons of timber is underway. Giant red container cars roll into the docks, ready for duty. Giant bundles of timber are lifted by cranes and placed precisely inside, filling each compartment. As the sun rises, a convoy of heavy trucks begins their journey, carrying the huge trunks to the processing plant. A smooth operation that requires incredible precision and strength. The super heavy truck is facing its biggest challenge, a deadly curve in the middle of a rugged mountain forest. The wheels are wobbly. The driver nervously turns the steering wheel, little by little. A rock blocks the road. Small cars have to pull over to the side to make way. The breathtaking scene when the car has to go back and forth, each passing second seems to drag on forever. Will the driver succeed in conquering this spectacular slope? A classy maneuver, or will a dangerous situation occur? A rare sight, a giant ship moving on the street. Placed on a super heavy vehicle, the ship moved through the narrow streets, close to the edge of the blue sea. Passers-by were amazed to see a ship crossing the street, weaving through the traffic. At a dangerous bend, the technical team nervously coordinated every move to avoid collision. Finally, after a difficult journey, the ship was safely placed on the ground, ready for a new mission, a spectacular transportation, not for the faint-hearted. On the cables that stretch over the high mountains, a special transportation system is operating. Giant devices are suspended in midair, hanging on sturdy steel cables. Below the ground, giant cable reels rotate steadily, pulling each package up the rugged terrain. As the crates of materials are lifted, the cable car system transports them over deep ravines and steep mountains, a journey full of adventure but full of precision. This is the power of technology, overcoming all challenges to bring goods to the most remote places. An unbelievable sight in the middle of the city. A giant metal mass that seemed to come from outer space landed between the buildings, blocking the entire road. But no, it was actually a giant tank being transported. Workers in specialized vehicles were leading the way for this unique movement. The giant steel mass rolled slowly, attracting the astonished eyes of the people. An impressive, super-heavy transport, accurate to the centimeter, requiring perfect coordination between man and machine. This is the perfect fusion of human skill and machine power. Challenges that seemed impossible have been conquered with expertise, determination, and precision. Massive loads have reached their destinations safely. Giant logs are ready for production, and ships stand prepared for their next voyage. What do you think about these incredible transport feats? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss our next thrilling video.